Okay, it's the last function question in our practice control test. It's a general thing here. It says sketch the graph of a equals ax squared plus bx plus c if a is less than 0, b is less than 0, and c is less than 0. We're supposed to sketch a graph, but we don't know anything but these general things. But we can sketch a graph because we know that if a is less than 0, it's an unhappy parabola. So if you sketched an unhappy parabola, you'd get 1 mark for the shape. But we know that the y-intercept says c is less than 0. It has to hit the y-axis below 0. So we know if we're going to graph it, it's got to have that. But here's the one that's maybe a little bit trickier. If a and b are both negative, we don't know what the numbers are, but let's just pretend we know that they're negative numbers. Let's just put a minus there. We have the negative of a negative divided by 2 times a negative. Well, a negative times a negative is positive divided by a negative. That answer is going to be negative. So we know the axis of symmetry is negative. We know that the axis of symmetry has got to be on the left side. So if you draw a parabola that goes up, comes down, and cuts through the y-axis below 0, see, there's where x and y cross at 0, then you get full marks. But I think you could draw it like this. I looked in the computer. I found 2 different ways to make a, b, and c negative. There's the shape. It's crossing the y-intercept, and it's got this negative, x equals a negative number over on the left here for the axis of symmetry. So that's a little bit tricky, but that's how you sketch it. You just sketch it. You don't know whether it's going to be skinny or fat, whether this turning point's going to be up here or down here. But you know that where the axis of symmetry, the y-intercept, and the shape, you can get that much right for sure. So that's it.